Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Lightfall intel. And this week's Grandmaster Nightfall is the Heist Battleground Mars. If you can get 3, I believe, Grandmaster Nightfalls complete, you'll be able to get the Adept version of the Mindbenders Ambition shotgun. And I believe this is actually the first time we've had the Heist Battleground Mars as a GM. And it's an interesting thing because it's difficult for very strange reasons. The boss is actually very doable, but it's going to be the early stages where you're going to have to really do a lot of ad control that are going to be the most difficult. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Lightfall content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of those things also enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel. And of course, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into the next giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. So starting it off, this area, there's that little mini boss that spawns right at the beginning in the back. You want to make sure that they are dead before you actually go and start taking care of any of the other waves of enemies. The champions will spawn in a little bit later, so you should have enough time to do it. But overall, you're going to want to hold out on this position up on top of this platform. You can actually also get the tower to count down from on top of the platform as it kind of overlaps the top of the platform. But essentially stay in this area for this first wave. For the second wave, we were using this sort of tunnel area to sort of bottleneck as much as possible. Nothing really ever came out from behind us or from around the other side. They all just went right to the tower. So you can sort of just take care of the waves from here until the champions spawn. And remember, there is going to be a lot of enemies, and the number one thing is AoE for this whole heist battleground. I still want to call it a strike. So for me, I was totally going with the Osteo Strega build. If you don't know about that, this is a go-to for me at the moment. I don't know if it'll ever be patched. It's certainly been around for a while. But essentially, if you have any weapon with Vorpal and the Osteo equipped, you can trigger the poison of Osteo, switch to the weapon with Vorpal, and it will continually rebuff the poisoning dot. So you get an infinite dot that spreads to all enemies and will continue until it kills them, and then it spreads it again. You can also trigger this on bosses. So as soon as you have the poison triggered, you can then just switch to the weapon that has Vorpal, and it'll continually burn the boss until they're dead, so long as you're still holding the weapon with Vorpal. And you can even swap weapons. So for me, I had it on my special weapon, or I was running double primaries, but what would be my special weapon, and I had it on my heavy. So I could swap between my secondary and my heavy, and I would never lose the dot. For the third tower, we were using the room up to the right. This is probably one of the easier places, or going behind the backside of this room is also one of the best places, at least to clear ads in the beginning. Remember that every single time you go over there, you're going to trigger another big wave of them, so just want to make sure you keep at least a couple people up here at all times. You can shoot from behind this sort of computer sitting here, but triggering the AoE from the Osteo was a real help for this whole thing. AoE, again, the name of the game. Maybe a Wither Horde, if you don't have Osteo, would probably be one of the better options. And I was running Solar for my build, but we did have a Strand Warlock with us as well. Big shout out to Sinister, always giving a big help and showing me the best spots. And then moving on to the next area once you're through the fake wall. The spot you're going to want to hold out on up here is up top, sort of right above where we are here near the big window. The champions won't go up there, and the stairs on the left is particularly narrow, so you can sort of get all the enemies to funnel that way so long as you stay pretty close to them. You don't want to drift too far right, otherwise the ad spawning on the balcony to your right will actually start heading towards you. But overall, if you stay close to the sort of skinny stairs, I would want to say, on the left versus the wide stairs on the right side of the room, or where you see us shooting here, you should be fine. Again, using the Osteo bug is always best when you can do it to a enemy that has a lot of hit points, just because whenever you trigger it on them, they'll then carry it through to all the other ads. So you really only need to do it once and not worry about it really killing the enemy right away. It'll still essentially do ad control for you. So as you can see right here, we're again sort of staying to the left side of this room by where these sort of narrow stairs or skinny stairs are, versus staying to the opposite side. And most of the things, even the things that are spawning directly opposite us, will funnel this way, so long as we stay fairly close to this wall. And for this area where you have to shoot the keys off the wall, remember you can get up on top, so you don't have to worry about all the ads spawning outside of this room to take out the keys and open the door. Just a quick little tip, I'm sure most people know that one, but makes this whole section a lot easier towards the very end and keeps one player alive, because you can always have one person up there. And as we move on to the boss room, that's going to be really where the major cheese is for this particular GM, as if you do this correctly, the boss will actually just stand still and allow you to kill him. The ads are going to be the real thing, but if you don't have the boss chasing you around and possibly one-shotting you, if you just have them sort of stuck in one place, and you can get the major ads to sort of follow him and take them out one at a time, it really makes this whole boss encounter actually one of the easiest. But remember, it's going to be getting here that's going to be tough. But once you get to the boss room, at all four corners of the rooms, you'll see these towers, and around the tower, you'll usually see these two gaps that allow you to stand in them. Some will be facing directly into the room. They're not that good. Some will be on the side like this. Those are the best ones because they allow you to shoot down the alleys to the left and to the right. And some will be in the back and the front, as I said, so you can actually get around all the way on the opposite side without actually taking any damage, but you won't be able to shoot any enemies there. However, when you do get here, the boss just stands there, and you can do a whole wave of damage against him while your teammates do anything else. So long as you have the aggro, the boss will just stand in one place. And that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Lightfall content like this. Remember to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, like I said before. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And if you've watched to this point in the video, please leave a hashtag Lightfall or a hashtag the Mars Battlegrounds. I don't really like the name of that. I feel like they should just call it Mars Strike or something along those lines. Maybe leave a comment about what you think this should be called other than just Mars Battlegrounds, because, I don't know, it just doesn't fit to me. Thanks so much for watching once more. I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you next time.